All right, welcome back. So just checking over the bucket list real quick. We're still heading towards 100,000 in Baltimore. 1838, it's only 1832. Achieve a company value of 20 million. We're at 6.2 million. And we want to buy one of the competitors' companies. That's the lady down south. And connect 10 rural businesses to your rail network. So, businesses is the question. We were doing some quick hits on Toledo here. Yeah, where is Toledo? There's Toledo. So Toledo needs cows. Cows do both this and cotton. And I think I've brought both in now. We've got the cotton there. And we've got the Scott Ranch coming in there. And yeah, good. So that guy comes in. No problem whatsoever. I could change tracks for this so that they don't interfere. Oh no, because we have cotton coming in on the other one. And then we have a farm here. It provides food, but who needs food? Toledo. I can't. Yeah, I don't want to buy that. Attraction. Yeah, no. Nope. I will need to connect more industries to my rail network. So what I need to do is I need to find something. Right, you know what? I did the Allen logging real quick to New York, which was good. So New York only has one factory. It's got a furniture factory, and it's got sawmills, and it's got a trade warehouse. This building secures basic supplies for the city. But that's about it. And so we're already bringing the wood in. Anything else I could bring in? Nothing up here. We're already bringing the cows. We got tons of food, but nobody wants food. Requires a population of 90,000. So potentially I could buy a factory when that hits 90,000. But why doesn't anybody want food? This wants milk. And if I could find another dairy farm somewhere. Is there another dairy farm around anywhere? Dairy? There's one way over here. I guess I could run it in. We could run it in via critical stance. It's not having an easy time. It began with a serious revelation of safety hazards.
Don't worry about it. Who's interested in what the tabloids say, right?
Right. But why is it saying this? Personnel. Who do we have available? Available employees. A bandit. Take over a competitor's train and either robs the passengers or steals the mail. Is there a risk of getting caught? Who should be attacked? No, Don. Alright. And office personnel, train personnel, nobody available. Engine shed, yep. What do we got? We got 220. We can unlock, reduces maintenance cost, sure. And we need 100. We can't unlock anything yet. Alright. So I need a supply of milk. Milk. We can run it from right up here. 272,000.
For my friends on the East Coast, the Great Lakes are a long way away, and many of them never want to go there. This is because they have only just arrived in the New World.
What are you telling me there, bub?
But think about their children. They won't want to spend their entire lives on the East Coast. when a vast land of unimaginable possibilities lies before them.
What a bandit! Brings a knife to a gunfight.
Yeah, well, practice makes perfect. So there is some partial drops. Starting bid 20,000. Increases the number of packages in each city where your company has a station. Sure. I'm not going higher than 40,000.
Say, are you a bit slow? I have already bid.
Too bad, too sad, dude. Alright, so let's go to the stock market. And with our newfound cash, I own 25%. Let's buy some stock. I can afford another 5%. Now I own 30%. You can access your shares money. You don't have enough cash. 6.9 million. Alright. Oh, good. A conductor's available. New applicant. Conductor. Let's take him. And why does it say there's still a new applicant? Oh. Creative. Alright. Now let's go to trains. No, don't go there. Let's go to tips and tricks, research, engine shed, personnel. Can't get there from here. So let's go to the train list.
I now have one employee more, and you have one less.
You swipe somebody. Who? Random breakdown. How do I get the log that says you swipe somebody? Okay, Washington to Baltimore. Who's on the train? We got any engineers? Taken. Okay. We got a conductor. Oh, conductors. Is a rural business currently experiencing difficulties? The family is looking for an investor. Would you like to take over the business for 194,000? Thomas Breeding. Yeah, sure. Alright. And I should be running plenty of trains. But anyway, what I was doing was I was trying to look at all the trains into Baltimore. Now you are... what's your personality? You're moody. Timid, creative, dominant. No task. How about creative? Everybody's good. Alright. We have one more conductor. Washington to Baltimore. Was that what I was just in? It was. Pittsburgh to Baltimore. What kind of... we can do a conductor here. And... Toledo, Washington, Toledo, Baltimore. No task. Everybody's happy. You two are happy. And you're neutral. That's fine. Alright. Anyway, how's the old train doing here? I own Thomas Breeding. No, actually, I own the company Thomas Breeding. How do I access the company? Company. Quarterly report. Competitors. Banking activities. No bonds out. Food. Company. Yeah. So I wonder what food does. Well, okay. So I own Thomas Breeding. Oh yeah, here we go. You bought this business recently. 30. Purchase price. Profit per week is 0. Total profit 291. Well, okay. Expand business. Yeah, I don't have money. That's kind of cool. I could expand it if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Alright, so let's go. Let's make some cash. What was I doing before I was so... What's wrong with Washington? Inhabitants are going down. Why? I'm not sure. Yeah. So milk. Milk is right here. I could try to run milk in. I need to connect more industries to get that achievement. So we could run milk into... Who needs milk? Not Pittsburgh. Whoa. Talk about getting lost. Is it Baltimore? Is it Washington? Washington needs milk for their cheese factory. And they need wood for the sawmill. So I've got the logging hooked up. And... yeah, the next closest thing is this milk way over here. So I could hook up any rural industry, really. Let's assume cities need food, because I don't know any better. Okay? And we have an open track here. So let's do that. Let's put a station here. So let's do that station. Just a small station. And I want to shift click to spin it around. I'm going to put it up here. Alright. And then I want to lay some rails. And whoa. What's up with the red? Why is it red there? Okay, there we go. There's a nice snap. And then that looks pretty good. If I could see. That does look good. Incline 1%. It's a nice straight route, although we built the hell out of it. It's only going to cost us 52,000. Even though we're way up on the hill there. So, okay. So just because I'm picky like that, maybe I could lift this. Yeah, lift it over here a little bit. And then over here. How's that look? 0 and then 3%. Really? Well, but it looks good. So there's a 1%. But that's going back empty. And here's a 2%. Okay. So that looks pretty good. Nothing crazy. And then an incline. But I just mirrored the other track. Alright, let's buy it. There we go. And now let's connect the Smith farm. So let's buy a train. And what do I want to do? The Grasshopper's 15. The John Hancock is 18. Let's do the John Hancock this time. And let's set up a rail line from the Smith farm to Washington. And... okay. So, 9 of 10. I'm not sure that's going to make us any money, though. Well, okay. It's definitely hauling food. It's definitely hauling food. So I gather the city needs food, even though it doesn't say it does. Dairy products, lumber, passengers, mail, and information. Here we go. Food. Yeah. Weekly demand is 0.9. And for meat is 0.9. For dairy, it's 1.2. So the food demand is almost as high as it would be if it had a factory. Well, no, the demand is 1.2. Yeah, milk. Cheese. Where's cheese? Cheese, 3.3. Okay, I don't claim to understand that, but that's helping me make some cash. Here it comes in. That's not the train, though. I don't think. No, it's passenger train. Where am I? Yeah, I think the food train already made it in. So let's check, see how much cash it made. Smith Farm to Washington. Oops. Smith Farm to Washington. Balance minus 13. Well, I don't know. I think it's making money. Alright, so where else do we have food? Let's assume the food. There's corn. We had more food. There's food right here. Let's bring some food. Whoa, orchard. Jones. Fruit. Alright, Toledo. No, just Toledo. What's your demand for fruit? 0.6. It's not way up here like, can we sort? Not really. Weekly demand, weekly production. Yeah, I can't sort. It would be nice to be able to sort. But anyway, they do demand fruit. It's just not at a very high level. But we are just trying to finish the...
As a child, I already had a wooden train set. You too? Or do you still have it?
I detect sarcasm, lady. Alright, if I wanted to build a little station here, small train station. And why can't I put it there? Why can't I put it there? Come on. There. Alright, fine. I don't know why it doesn't want to go over here, but that's fine. It needs to connect to something, I think is what it's telling me.
So you think that is a good idea?
You got something with fruit? Locomotive slowed due to missing equipment. Alright, what does the Toledo station have? Demolish maintenance building. Oh, I don't have a sanding tower. What's the old Williams estate? Supply tower. Thank you. Supply tower, please. How many times are we going to make this mistake? Supply tower, we'll just put it right in the middle. Good. Now, what was I doing? I'm going to upgrade this. Upgrade. One more track, please. Perfect. And I am going to say, you know what? We're going to bulldoze. Actually, we're going to bulldoze the signal. Then we're going to shift, click here. And then we're going to bulldoze this section of the track. Object in use. Where's the train? No. No, the object's not in use. Alright, where are you, train? Yeah, it's way out there. It's fine. There we go. And then we'll lay some track from here to here. And then we'll put a... Yeah, just get it. There it goes. Lock it right there. Perfect. Alright. And that's not the one I wanted to go to. Blast! Hold on. Now, let's try it again, please. We're going to the outside. Like so. Nice and... Yeah, I don't want to... That's good. Perfect. Then we're going from here. And we're coming into the middle. And we're going to have to make a few adjustments. There we go. No, you're fine. Come on. It's not too close to existing track. It's you got to be able to go in there. Come on there. Alright, we are paused, so that explains that. So, bulldozer, shift, click there, and bulldoze this piece of track. And then track laying. That works just fine now. Let's shift click to remove this, shift click to remove this. There, okay, we need one at least to lock you in. There, right there. That's good. Buy it, and then let's take this, put it right there. And we don't really need that sharp turn at the end. Actually, that's good. That's just swipe sound.
Congratulations. You're doing some excellent work, and your company has greatly increased in value.
Bingo.
Just as I'd hoped it would.
Alright, so we still need 100,000 in Baltimore and buy one of the competitors. But we might as well go ahead and make a train to Scott's Ranch. Locomotive slowed due to missing equipment. Oh, it's another issue. And since you're so close there, let's go ahead and put the supply tower real close. Yep. Alright.
Your place. Anyone can get in and out, and you're none the wiser.
And you are going to need a standing tower as well. Supply tower is what I mean to say. And we'll put it right there. Alright. So everybody's got their little tower now. And what else do we have here? What's this? Not suitable freight. No suitable freight for this train available. Wilson Farm. What's wrong with the farm? Because of the steep incline, the Wilson Farm Pittsburgh train runs at a minimum speed along its route. If possible, use a more powerful locomotive. Also note freight cars are 5 times heavier than passenger mail cars. Okay. Well, that's because it's going up. And it's going to go downhill into Pittsburgh. So I don't know what it's talking about. It's a cotton factory, right? The business produces goods that are required. Wait a second. Cotton delivered to Pittsburgh from here. If you want to take over these deliveries, you must build a railroad line. Well, excuse me, but what is this? 21 cotton. Alright, we're going to ignore that for now. And I did upgrade this station, right? Demolish, yeah, I did, okay. Alright, what's next? We did the industries. Oh, we have some research available. What do we want to buy? Brings light into passenger cars. Increased in level of satisfaction among travelers. Yes. Trains no longer lead to stop. Increases safety. Increases the power of your locomotives by 10%. Ensures better transportation of live animals. Alright, we'll start here. And we'll make our way up here. I already bought that. And now we need 200 more to buy that. Okay. And you are complaining that
I wanted
slowed.
to tell you, I got something for you.
Come on, budge your station over a bit. There's enough space here for the two of us.
This is what happens when someone gets in my way. Things break.
Uh-huh. Let's do a supply tower here. Alright, that should fix that up. Anybody else missing a supply tower? Yeah, these guys. There is a supply tower along the route right there that handles both trains. But I wonder... How's this train look? How's the equipment look? It's in good maintenance. And it lost some money for a minute, then I bought it. Then it came back up. Okay. So apparently somebody broke something. What is this? Sabotage. What kind of sabotage? Why don't you tell me about the sabotage? No suitable freight still. I don't understand the sabotage. I guess it's just a general money loss? Okay, whatever. Let's buy some more stock. Good, a security card's available. In a minute. Wait. Security guard, new applicant, disciplined. Alright. Where do we want to put the security guard? Let's see. Anything having to do with New York. Alan logging to New York? Or potentially, let's see, Baltimore, Nolan, Thomas. Baltimore to New York, I think I already have a security, I do not. Let's put a security guard on this guy. Why is he upset? Come on, man. Suitability is an express train, meh. And a conductor's available. Let's hire him.
You don't mind my branching out, do you?
Alright, so where is... Oh, I see. Who's this? This is that guy, huh? So he's coming into Baltimore. Now this train's still losing money. Alright. I need a conductor. I wish I could just flip the trains here. I can't. So who needs a conductor? Was it...
Believe me, it isn't easy to survive in this world of men. These old men with beards and tailcoats think that the world is at their feet. And women too. But they should not expect that from me.
Of course not.
My spy brought me a real treat from your research department.
Yeah, let's put a conductor here. No task. Conductor. What does a conductor do? Passenger safety. I want him on a passenger train. And I don't know what my passenger trains are. That's not one. That's not one. Allen logging's not one. I might have... This is one, but I think it already has a conductor. It does. It needs an engineer. Oh well. Alright, so we've got a competitor coming into... Oh, look. And she's coming into Washington too, eh? A bandit. Can you do better than the last bandit? Don. Steal mail, rob passengers. Let's rob passengers. Place of sabotage, Baltimore. Yeah. Sneaky. Alright. 461,000. Time to buy the stock. Yep. Beatrix. I'm making the moves on your little railroad there by 4%. It's getting more and more expensive. But I am up to 34%. I can take out a bond. What's the interest rate? 8%, 6%, 4%. We'll issue a bond. Just for the heck of it. And then we'll buy more stock. Another 6%.
Can you tell me what you're trying to achieve with this deplorable behavior?
Deplorable. Jackson marvels a technological wonder. President leaves coach at home. This morning, President Jackson boarded a passenger car at the Baltimore and Ohio, becoming the first U.S. president to travel by train. Okay. So what's this? What's this? Locomotive slowed due to missing equipment. Again, how many times am I going to call for tender? Reduces the construction cost of railroad buildings, factories, and urban buildings by 10%. You can have it. Building construction, supply tower, right there. Did I forget one? No, I've got one from Moore's Logging. And what's up with, what's all this stuff? Oh, it's just a general. Receives call for tender. This, okay, this locomotive is now carrying stuff, I guess. I'm not sure why it got confused. But there should be, no, there's no cotton. Oh, there it goes. Okay, there is cotton now. Lots of cotton. So I guess the sheep were all sheared. And what is this? Produces corn. And produces fruit. How is this train doing anyway? Utilization 0%. Wait. I never built a train. Whoops. Got distracted. I got a locomotive. John Hancock. Oh, John Bull Star. New locomotive. Interest due for bonds. 2,000. Yeah, that's fine. 21%. 21 miles an hour. Just give it a try. Set up rail line. This is the fruit train. Alright, it's loaded with fruit. Good. And how do we upgrade passenger trains? Let's see, what can we do? Let's upgrade the old Washington to Baltimore. Let's buy a new locomotive and let's flip it over to the flip it over to the John Bull. 21%, 23, 26%. The North American. Yeah. Replace locomotive. Yep. That's easy. Okay. And I can't change trains inside this interface, can I?
Some people think that I should hire a man to represent me in negotiations because I might not be taken seriously. But where's the fun in that for me?
Alright, so now it's got a faster engine. Maybe its suitability as an express train will go up. Not sure. John Bull conquers rail network. Dreamliner at full steam. 28 miles an hour. Alright. Probably should have done this sooner. What else do we want? Let's do the Baltimore to New York. This is a pretty long line. Let's upgrade this engine. And let's put the North American on this sucker. just dropped the engineer. Excellent. Alright. So those are our upgrades. And we're at 11 million. We're halfway to 20 million. And we've got a long way to go. And we're at 83, so Baltimore continues to climb. I don't think this is going to be a problem.
I'm gonna send your bandits back to you in tiny pieces.
Bandits succeeded. Excellent. And since we have 445 grand, let's go over to the company menu. And I don't want to repay the bond. If you do, you must pay 30,000 in penalty interest. Yeah. Oh, engineer. We need an engineer. New applicant. Quirky. That's fine. We need an engineer on what train was that? Was it the Toledo train? Washington, Pittsburgh to Baltimore? Had an engineer, yeah. Baltimore to New York. Had an engineer. And Scott Ranch to Toledo. It was Toledo to Baltimore. There it is. Toledo to Baltimore, wasn't it? Has an engineer. Shoot. Which didn't have an engineer? Washington to Baltimore? Has no engineer. Quirky. They're sad. Well, that just means they're not as efficient. I don't care. I'm tired of trying to deal with it. Oh, look at what all you're carrying. Hold on now. What are you carrying? You're carrying passengers and cheese and wood. I don't like this. I don't like this because wood is not an express product in my opinion. It doesn't... Okay. It doesn't really matter now, but I probably should prioritize that train correctly. In my opinion, anyway. How much money did you bring out? 18 grand, I'll take it. And let's hit up the stock market. And let's buy some of your shares, another 5%. Thank you very much. And how's Baltimore doing? 86 and growing. At that pace anyway. And what's the express goods? Passenger cars, mail car. Another conductor is available. I haven't used the other one. Washington to Baltimore has a conductor. Pittsburgh to Baltimore has a conductor. There's gotta be a way. There's gotta be a way to flip trains in here. Come on. Next train, next train. Meat industry in Knoxville. Knoxville. No, too far south. Alright, that's Pittsburgh to Baltimore. Who swiped what? Acquires meat industry. Pittsburgh to Baltimore. Nolan, Thomas. Baltimore to New York. Do you have a conductor? You do. You need a stoker. Williams Estate, Scott Ranch, Smith Farm. Ooh, you're losing money. Why are you losing money? What's up with the Smith Farm? It's the food thing, isn't it? Oh. 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 You are stealing my food. Fine. Can I buy you? 1.1 million. But it has to be via an auction. Interesting. Well, okay. Baltimore reaches 90 million inhabitants. 90,000 inhabitants. He's a key hauler. That's right. That is right. And Baltimore grows. So even though it looks like a warning, that's a good thing. Alright. Oh, what's this? Random breakdown. I can't help random breakdowns. And Who is this? This is Beatrix. Yeah. So she comes in here to mooch off my farm. Uh-huh. And that's quite a loop you got there, lady. That is quite a loop. I don't know if that speeds things up or not. And you're also going into the leaf farm. Very creative. Alright, well, I'm going to end it here. We've been about 40 minutes. I think maybe I'll be able to end the scenario next video. We'll see, or chapter, or whatever it's called. Anyway, that's what we're doing. And so I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.